Hello there, my name is Sir Terman and welcome to the first video of the second channel. Today I've actually made a PowerPoint on Sparx Maths. And if you don't know what Sparx is, it's basically just a really bad homework website, and I've made an entire second channel dedicated to talking about Sparx Maths. If you do want to see what Sparx Maths is though, I have made two videos, one about what Sparx Maths is and why it's bad, and another one about reviews, which I've just finished and recording right after this one. So we're going to start with this PowerPoint. So Sparx Maths, the worst homework website in humanity and how it's life draining. Because I'm in full screen, I'm going to have to do it like this then. So, what is Sparx? Sparx Maths is a British homework website made by Mark Dixon and Colin Hegarty. It is a very controversial and annoying website for many children and parents alike. In the few short years it has existed, it has been criticised by dozens of people for many problems we will go over. Introduction. In the digital age, educational websites have become valuable tools for enhancing learning experiences. However, not all platforms are created equal. Sparx Maths, unfortunately, has garnered a reputation as one of the most frustrating and ineffective homework websites ever made. This essay will shed light on the various issues why Sparx Maths falls short, making it an abysmal choice for students seeking assistance with their math homework. Yeah, I've tried to make this professional, but I hate to give constructive criticism, but there's not really much I can do. So, why Sparx is awful? This part of the PowerPoint will show the sheer annoyance and awfulness of this wretched site that's called a learning experience. Questions. Sparx is very strict with its questions and how much they give you. The questions are not made by the teachers, it is made through a database of what exact week on what exact year. You get an average of 40 to 80 questions each week. When you get a question wrong twice, it gives you a completely different question from the one you previously did. They also give you no hints whatsoever. Additionally, when you do get a question wrong multiple times, it tells you to seek hope. But after the new update, it no longer says this, which is what I've explained. Bookwork codes, part 1. Yes, I've made two parts about this. Undoubtedly, the worst thing about Sparx is the bookwork codes. For each question, there is a 2-digit character you must write down. A few questions after, they ask you what the answer is to the code of that question. If you get one wrong, they come at you, sending loads more bookwork checks, and each one you get wrong, you get the question wrong as well. It's very frustrating for many people using this website. It's led to many people aren't even attempting to do the homework. In reviews, people have said they're getting so depressed and suicidal from a little pointless 2-digit code. Bookwork codes, part 2. One of the fundamental issues with Sparx Maths bookwork codes lies in its unreliability and inconsistency. You can often encounter errors when attempting to input the codes, leading to frustration and wasted time. The system's inconsistency of recognising and validating codes disrupts the flow of learning, undermining and the intended purpose of bookwork codes and an efficient and seamless tool for homework completion. It is such a mood killer spending a good 30 minutes of your life completing a tough question only to realise on the next one you forgot to write the code down. So naturally, you have to do it all over again. Support videos. Luckily, Sparx isn't throwing blind with the questions, at least that's what they want you to think. Rather, they give you a quote-unquote support video to help. This is just either one of two people with the most annoying voices telling you the explanation and answer to a completely different question. At least show the steps you need for the actual question you're given. My guess is that this is done because of two tries. Because of 2 tries you're given on one question, only for it to change a completely different question, which is a pretty lazy move on Sparx' end. In a nutshell, Sparx doesn't have support videos, they're just useless and irrelevant videos you're basically forced to watch if you don't cheat the answer. Minigames. Before the new Sparx update, just after the 2023 summer holidays, there used to be minigames you could play when you beat all the questions from that segment. They were pretty useless and you're given new XP which no one really cares about. Now they've removed them and the only sort of minigame you can play is the times tables. There's 6 times table minigames, but it's just the same thing reskinned and with different awards. Before you do these, Sparx has a thing called 100 Club Check, which this is basically nothing and isn't relatively bad, rather the actual minigames are. When you do these minigames, if you get one question wrong, they say, let's learn it. It isn't even learning the question. What it does is it just tells you the answer and tells you to write down the full equation. In the 100 Club check, they don't do this, but if you look at the cheats chapter of this PowerPoint, you'll see the strategy to always do the whole 100 Club check and not do the mini games, so it's less tedious. Lack of personalisation for special needs students. Sparx Maths does not offer sufficient customisation or support for students with special needs or learning disabilities. They just throw everyone in with the same annoying and frustrating questions. This limitation prevents these students from accessing appropriate accommodations or resources that will enable them to fully engage with and benefit from the platform. It's very annoying that a website like this made by uncaring people make the same questions for everyone is very lazily done by the creators and other people behind this. Limited customisation. An effective educational tool should adapt to the individual needs and learning styles of students. Unfortunately, Sparx Maths fails to provide adequate customisation options. The platform follows a depressingly built structure, offering limited flexibility in terms of tailoring the content to match a student's skill level and learning pace. This lack of adaptability restricts students from receiving the same personalised support they require to excel in maths. Especially those with dyslexia, epilepsy and a dark mode would be a good addition. Trustpilot reviews. Despite Sparx having a 1.2 star review on Trustpilot, the server is still up and running. If you went on now, you'd see a sliver of hundreds and thousands of completely negative and criticising comments, ranging from mild complaints to extremely inappropriate and rude reviews. Despite all this, it seems like the creators just don't care. Along with having a lazy crafted name, the website seems to be made on a low budget, considering the state of it. The blue atmosphere kicking in on the website shows how blue it is. And one review of Sparx, you'll see how much of a cesspool this website really is. Lack of interface. One of the many huge flaws of Sparx Maths lies in its uninitiative user interface. Navigating through the website can be a convoluted and confusing experience for people. The layout is cluttered, making it look difficult to locate specific features or resources. This lack of user-friendly design hinders students' ability to effectively engage with the platform and distracts from its supposed purpose of facilitating learning. Unclear explanation and feedback. Clear explanations and a constructive feedback are not a strong point for a website like Sparx. Sparx Maths falls short in every aspect of learning. The explanations provided are often brief, like an in-depth analysis or alternative problem-solving approaches. Furthermore, the feedback given for incorrect answers is often vague or generic, failing to provide with the necessary guidance for students to rectify their mistakes effectively. Along with the heavily used support videos, help in this website is essentially invisible. Insufficient variety of exercises. To master maths, people need to exposure to a wide range of exercises that progressively challenge their abilities. Unfortunately, Sparx Maths falls short in providing a diverse set of exercise. The repetitive nature of the questions offered can quickly become monotonous. I use ChatGPT for this. Monotonous and fail to stimulate critical thinking or problem-solving skills, where the only game you're given is a times table which barely makes a dent in the percentages of your homework. The lack of variety ultimately hampers students' growth and stifles their enthusiasm for learning. Poorly coded website. Sparx was clearly coded on a potato. The sheer annoyance of the website pains anyone that goes on it. For starters, Sparx never automatically logs you in, wasting a few seconds. Second, you can't have two tabs open at the same time. If you're focusing on one question and wanted to quickly shift to another, Sparx just says nope and refreshes both of your pages to the home screen. Along with being logged out of Sparx, since it's been a while since you've used it, they still have the audacity to think they have the best homework website ever created. Statistics are more important than the students. Oh God. Now, school is just a big competition to weed out the best of the best without caring about the slow learners. But Sparx takes this too seriously. No matter if you get 1% or 99%, still marks it as late. It isn't late, it's just your expectations are so high I wasn't managed to reach the top. Sparx is built with only the best students in mind, not the slow learners. It gives an example that they don't care about you, they only care about that sweet 100%, even encouraging you to do your previous compulsory homework which you didn't finish. Having the people behind this app realise that people have got better things to do in their life, like see their friends, do jobs, or whatever else. Why it should be looked into and deleted. You can say all you want about Sparx Maths, but there should be further information about it looked into more depth by high-ranking people. The fact that one single home website caused people to do self-harm and have suicidal tendencies is not the best look for the website. The fact that nothing's been done regarding the low reviews and dozens of criticism on essentially every social media they've located on is still shocking. It's still shocking how a website like this has still been up and has been up since around 2016. How to cheat in Sparx. As part of the PowerPoint, we'll explain how to cheat in Sparx Maths. Questions hack, ChatGPT and Golf Math. If you're struggling with the questions in Sparx Maths, it is ideal to use one of these two things. First is ChatGPT. Just write down any question on ChatGPT and it'll give you the answer with a 90% accuracy. Second is Golf Math. This one is better as you take a photo of your question and within 5 seconds you get the answer. It is ideal to use for mobile. If you get something saying to pay for Golf Math Plus, just delete the app and reinstall it. Golf Math does become very repetitive when asking for the membership, but it's the best we've got until something better gets made or found. Bookwork codes hack. Like the questions hack, there are also two ways to cheat bookwork codes. First is more simple, which is a bookwork code pops up on your screen telling you what the answer is. Refresh your page, go to the target, third slide down, and go to any question and get that question wrong. Must be wrong. After you've done this, go back to your question and it should be gone. This does reappear every time you complete a new question, so keep doing the process and you should be good. Bookwork codes hack number 2. The second hack for bookwork code using Sparx is Sparx BWK. The link is at the bottom. You extract the file, answer all the questions, and it should open Sparx with it. Then, do not worry about any bookwork checks as it will be through the database. It's only available with PC. It gives you an automatic login as well, which is very helpful. Read the steps and you're good. It should look like this, and there's a link if you want to. I'll put this link in the description of the video if you want to install it. I'm not sure if it works because the new update, but yeah, there's a link. I'll put it in the description. Times tables hack. But it's not really a hack, it's a pretty cool cheat you can do. On your 100 club check, make sure you don't get 30 questions done, rather just do 29. After you've done this, quit off and you should have your progress. You can keep doing this process as much as you want. It saves the annoying minigames and the learning of the times tables. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what this slide's about. So if you did enjoy this PowerPoint, well, make sure to leave a like. This is the second channel. I will be making more Sparx videos, definitely making more Sparx videos on this. I'm not sure exactly what to complain about in the next videos, but I definitely will. This thing just going to be, this thing's just, channel is just going to be focused on Sparx criticism and just any other criticism I have in general. So if you did like this episode, leave a like I guess, or do whatever you want. I hate saying leave a like and subscribe, it's just really cringe. So yeah, I will see you on the next one if you are here for the next one, and goodbye.